Now?
Okay.
Hey, it's Jeff Pulver coming to you live from wherever we are. On the way to the 140 Qs. So as I was saying, social networks are not new at all. Maybe the terms in vernacular today, but in real life, social networking is something which we as human beings have been doing ever since we've been human. Anyone check out cave drawings created by cavemen? As far as I understand, there was a social sculpture somebody was trying to share in hieroglyphics. I mean, give me a break. Tell me the people in Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt were not sharing stuff, and for some people those drawings were their social network. It was their social structure. Social networking as human is, it's been with us forever. As recently as 100 years ago, after the introduction of the telephone, and we had things like party lines, and for people growing up in rural areas and in the city, party lines was a way to socialize. As a kid growing up with CB radio and ham radio, those were my social networks. So people grew up with BBSs, people grew up on CompuServe. Trust me, people were socializing all the way through. So the advent of the social web is a juxtaposition of terms which is interesting, trendy, but I warn you about being stuck on trendy, because trendy is wonderful when it's hot and cool, but when it gets cold, not so cool. When I look at the future, where things are going, I have to say that I'm really, really excited about the prospect for people finding their voice, being discovered by strangers, and for these strangers to be touching other touch points and helping create a level of synchronicity that many of us have never experienced before in our lifetimes. But it's due to the advances, the unintended consequences of the internet happening. It's allowing people's voices to be amplified and bring us to a point where there are moments in time where we're all in the same frequency. We're all there together, experiencing something. And the randomness and the kindness of life is bringing these things together. That's what I'm seeing. Is there a future for social networking? You bet. Will it be called social networking forever? I hope not. Because I think people will realize, if you look just a little bit below the surface, social networking has been around as long as I understand there were dinosaurs. But that's just an exaggeration. But certainly since the cave drawings were happening, we were socializing as people. We forever will be social. I think that's part of being alive, is to be social. And how we network and how we connect, and how do we discover, and how do we help, and how do we create systems that are useful and people's voices mattering. I mean, that's huge. I mean, too often people grew up in isolated places and did not know that someone else, someplace else in the world, was experiencing the same thing as they were at that same moment in time. Being able to find others that share your pain, that share your experiences, that share your pleasures, that share you, is phenomenal. So yeah, I think social networks will be around forever. I hope so. I'm not saying we'll call it that, but I think we all have to appreciate, or try to appreciate, that while the term may be new to us, it's been with us as long as we've been on this planet Earth. I'm at Jeff Pulver. You want to talk about this? Tweet me, find me at the 140 conference. Let's talk about being social in the future.